We had Welt pockets on the sewing bee this week, so let's go for it. So the first thing I've done is I've drawn this box. It will look really familiar from my zipped pocket tutorial. I'm transferring those markings using some pins, and then I'm taking a pencil just to mark where those corners are. Now once I've done that, I'm going to take the pins out and use my chalk to redraw that box. I'm drawing it on the wrong side of the fabric, so that I know that box is so crucial for lining everything up. Now this is the Welt piece. It gets folded right sides together, and all we're gonna do is sew up those two little end points. Make sure you sew this using the right seam allowance. It'll be marked on your pattern so that it ends up the right width. It's really important. And then I'm trimming down the seam allowance to a scant before turning it and then giving it a good press. Now to line this up, I've put some pins through from my box on the wrong side so that I've got pins coming through on the right side so that I can get that pinned exactly between them. And then this is my lower pocket bag, which I'm placing on top. So we've got the front of the jacket as it would be, then we've got our Welt, and then we've got our lower pocket bag. And then the upper pocket bag goes along the top edge so that it's lined up exactly like this. And then what we're going to be doing is sewing the top and the bottom lines here. I'm using a contrast thread so it's nice and clear where I've been sewing. We're not doing the sides of this box, we're just doing that top edge and the bottom edge. And by doing this, we are sealing in that lower pocket bag, upper pocket bag, and then sandwiching the Welt as we're doing so. And now we're going to slash. That's what the middle drawing of this box is about. I've used my unpicker to get myself started before heading down with some scissors and cutting in really tight into that corner. Things don't turn very well if we don't properly cut all the way into the corner. I know it's scary, but just trust the process. So I'm doing that on both ends. And then I'm going to take my pocket bags and push them through the window that I've produced so that they come out on the other side of my fabric. So you can see the Welt starting to appear there, and then I've given it a good press and you can start to see this pocket coming together. So we're about to find out why there is a lower and upper pocket bag, because as it comes down, the top one has further to travel, so it has to be a longer piece. But we're going to line them up together, and then we're going to be sewing all the way around, capturing these little tiny triangles in that sewing. That's going to help neaten up those sides of this pocket. So we're just heading all the way around, just like so. I've not sewn it to the front, I'm just sewing the two pocket bags together. And now we are so close to the end now, because technically, look, it's a pocket already. So all that happens now is we're just going to top stitch the sides of the Welt down, and our Welt is complete. See, it's not as hard as they made it look. So just have a go.